afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Guys, I just got back from a little mini vacation, so very surprised to see one of these fifth wheels sitting on our lot. These things are a whole different class of fifth wheel than I normally get to film. This is a 2020 Redwood, which is built by Redwood RV, which is built by Crossroads. This is a ultra luxury fifth wheel, and in my 12 plus years on YouTube, probably the nicest fifth wheel I've ever reviewed on video. And yes, guys, I said that to date. This is a 2020 Redwood RV, Redwood 3901 WB. Guys, this is the best of the best. If you want the best, you can afford the best in a used RV, you want something like this. It's $79.9, so I know that's going to put a lot of people out. Price range of a lot of people for a used fifth wheel. But guys, this thing brand new 2 years ago, $146,000. Look up 2022s on RV Trader. They're priced up there up to about $162,000. Well into the six-figure club, way into it, guys. I mean, of course, you get what you paid for, like anything else in life. You can afford to pay for the best, you get the best. And this is no exception. This is a big one, 14,095 pounds. It's 40 feet, 3 inches long with a 2,450 pound tongue weight. So it's going to take a very, very heavy duty truck to tow this. But if you ever wanted something to, I know a lot of people right now, the popular thing with the housing market like it is to sell your home, buy a fifth wheel to live in until the housing market crashes, and buy a house like you had for half the price of what you sold it for. Which I know that's in theory, but that's what a lot of people are doing right now, and hope that happens. Well, if you want the best, this is it. If I was personally going to hit the road and buy a new I'd buy a new F350 dually. Of course, heck, I might as well spend a few grand more to get the 450, but buy something like this and hit the road and live in for years, guys. This is a beautiful luxury fifth wheel. And I'm looking, before I started filming this thing and looking around at what I have in stock, I'm looking at some of these, and I'm not knocking my own inventory, guys. I'm looking at $59,000, $69,000 for some of these late model Montanas. If you can, I know not everybody can afford it, but if you can afford it, guys, spend an extra 10, 20 grand more and get this one if you can, because you're going to get double that. In other words, guys, I got one out here for $69.9. This is $79.9. For 10 more grand, you're going to get 25 grand more fifth wheel for 10 more thousand. So if you can definitely afford it, go with this one if this is the floor plan that'll work for you. It is what they call a front bathroom floor plan, so kind of different. Let's look around it, guys. Of course, it does have a massive pass-through storage in the front. Notice how the fifth wheel is built lower to the ground to give you extra storage up in the front. This is an extreme force. They don't even put the R factors on them now, but it's supposed to be the best you can buy as far as R factor. Let me see if I can open this one-handed. Yep. Massive. Of course, there's your vacuum cleaner attachments. Massive front. And this is not the only storage, but just a huge front storage. 12-gallon water heater. It does have the 6-point hydraulic level up. It has double power awnings, of course. Thing has not one, not two, but 3 Whisperquiet rooftop ACs all right now running, moving a massive amount of cold air inside, because it's 86 degrees right now. This thing has got power. It's got all the slide outs, have awning toppers. It's just a 3-slide unit, but that's all you need with this floor plan. And I know the outside doesn't look like all that, but wait till you see the inside. It more than makes up for it. 12-gallon DSI gas electric water heater, of course. 3 ways of heating it. You do have a 40,000 BTU ducted furnace, which is huge. You've also got electric heat pump on your Whisperquiet, 2 of your Whisperquiet units, I believe. And then it also has a electric fireplace. Got the fold-up steps for greater stability. Beautiful shine on it. This thing is gorgeous, guys. Let's look inside, and I'm going to show you, again, one of the nicest fifth wheel I've ever reviewed on video. Well, first thing you notice when you come in, you got a wine chiller. Yeah, it's that fancy. Of course, you can use it for beverages or whatever. And ain't this just a beautiful fifth wheel, guys? Everything from the high glazed cherry cabinets, hardwood cabinets, only the best appliances you can get. You got a massive all electric refrigerator freezer, already at operating temperature. It's got a double door or drawer freezer, ice maker, 50 amp electrical service. Also forgot to mention it does have a power hose reel, so you don't have to wrestle that big cord all by yourself. And wow. Look at the batten strips, make them look like exposed rafters, kind of. I mean, look at this beautiful, I love the colors in here, guys. The LED lights, of course. You know, you won't believe how much air is circulating through this area right now, where I got all three air conditioners on. Beautiful Thomas Paine leather furniture. It does have the theater seating that are power with heated and massage. You've got the double blinds, which, I mean, you can't really see in this thing anyway, but you've got the day-night shade blinds. USB chargers literally everywhere, guys. There's probably, I don't know, 10, 12 or more USB chargers. You got a table and chairs with an extra leaf. Accent lights everywhere. These huge, thick Corian countertops look almost like marble. I mean, everything, guys. Oven doesn't look like it's been used. All Furion, top-notch appliances. Microwave, convection oven, sink, big farmhouse stainless steel sink with adjustable sprayer. I mean, just everything you'd find in, that's even a mowing faucet. Wow. Guys, this thing is absolutely beautiful. 55-inch television. You do have a large 40-inch wide electric fireplace that doubles as an electric heater if you just want to heat your living space up. Put these covers back on. Like I said, guys, and I know the video may not do it justice. I may not tell you everything it has because it's got so much equipment in it, but all I can say is wow. Ceiling fan, which I don't even have to have on right now because it's circulating this air. Touchscreen control panel, of course, so you can control everything. I like your second sink over here. I mean, how often do you see two sinks in the kitchen? This can almost be like a bar area, beverage area. In fact, I love those cabinets. These are not the lightweight press board stuff. These are solid wood cabinets. And they're the easy close too. You don't even have to close them all the way. You just stop them there and they close themselves. Awesome. In here is your control panel from this screen right here. Not only can you monitor your incoming amps, but 0000 is a password. From here you can control your light system, your HVAC system, water heater, water pump, hitch, slides, everything right here. Monitor panel for your tanks, got the in command system, so you can actually, you can be 1,000 miles away and adjust the air conditioner or turn the lights on, off and on in your fifth wheel. How cool is that? Heated holding tanks, of course. We're going to step up through the bedroom before we get into the bathroom. And of course, you do have a queen or king island bed. I haven't got a bedspread on it. It does have the power headrest, so you can actually raise the front of it up, so you can make it like a day lounger if you want to. Wow. Look at the size of this dresser. 6 drawers, large, that's about a 40-inch TV. These Whisperquiet ACs are amazingly quiet. And a bathroom you can play a game of catch with a kid in. I mean, this thing is a massive bathroom. And that's not even counting a closet in the front. Look at this Jack and Jill sink, all Corian, of course. Massive mirror. And even though I'm 6'4", guys, you can look here. I still have plenty of headspace up here in the front of the fifth wheel. It is a high-profile fifth wheel. Porcelain RV toilet or enamel, whatever you want to call it. Large shower area, skylight, fantastic vent fan. And check out, this closet's a room in itself. And you got motion detected lights. Watch as we come in here. You got 2 sets of those. I mean, literally, guys, I'm in the closet room. This is a huge room by itself, and I'm standing in it, not bumping into anything. You do have washer and dryer hookups right here if you wanted to add it. That's the only thing it doesn't have is a stack washer and dryer. And I'm assuming maybe they just didn't have a need for it. I'm sure that was an option like pretty much everything, but if you need a washer and dryer, it's something you can add later. My gosh, guys, this thing's almost half price of what it costs new. And I'm not going to charge you all the fees that the dealers charged when it was brand new. I mean, this thing is absolutely amazing. No smoke or pad odors. Wow. Comes with a inspection where we check all your major systems, which is the water systems, water pump, water heater. We check your refrigerator, freezer, make sure it gets to operating temp. It does have a large built-in inverter so that you can power that all-electric refrigerator when you're towing it down the road. We check your slide systems and make sure they all work like they're supposed to. And of course, everything else we sell as is. But guys, everything I've touched in this thing works. The reason I couldn't turn the TV on because the batteries and the remote were dead. But it does have a Roku remote, so I'm assuming that's a Roku Smart TV, 55-inch. Wow. And of course, you're always welcome to come and inspect it yourself before purchase, or hire a third-party inspection service. Are always welcome here. I've got one here right now, actually, checking one out. So definitely recommend you check it out yourself or do a inspection. I don't think it's going to take long to say, hey, I want this coach, this fifth wheel. This thing is beautiful, guys. Like I said, the prettiest fifth wheel, nicest fifth wheel I've ever had the honor of filming and reviewing. And wow, if I was a different stage in my life where I was ready to retire, this would be it. I'm definitely going to add this to my retirement list, which I got about another 20 years on that, but before that happens. But because like I said, when I retire, I am planning on spending about 2 to 4 years on the road, seeing the country and Canada, and that's my long-term goal. Because like I said, I'm 20 years from that happening. And yeah, I thought about a small motorhome, but I see something like this, you got to think about something like this too. So but wow, I love it. Look at that backsplash. I mean, this thing is just beautiful, guys. This is like somebody took a mansion and shrunk it down, put it on axles, and made it a fifth wheel. It is definitely a mobile mansion there, guys. I mean, this is, like I said, this is a definite upgrade and a level up from pretty much anything I've ever filmed before in a fifth wheel. Montanas, Alpines, and those are all nice units, but they don't, this is just like the next one up. I mean, 2020, this was $146,000. I've got it for $79,900 2 years later. Look up NADA, guys. I'm 10 or 12 grand back of NADA with no added options. I mean, I'm selling this thing for actually quite a bit less than I should be selling it for. Like I said, brand new on RV Trader. These things were bringing up to about $162,000 is what they're advertised for. There's some on there for about 20, 30 grand less than that, but still, I mean, I'm saving you 50, 60 grand off the price of a new one without paying all those extra fees the new dealers charge, without having to fall for all the upsells like the extended warranties and all that that the dealers charge. I mean, I'm selling it for $79.9, guys. Haggle free, firm. Again, we cover all the major stuff. If there's any Mickey Mouse repairs has to be done to it, we leave that to the owner. We just make sure the air conditioners, all three of them work, which they do. We make sure the refrigerator, freezer works, slide outs work, water system works, no leaks in your water system, water heater gets hot, all that good stuff. And we leave anything else to you. And if you got a question about that, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Now, I'm not asking to retail books, obviously. Not going to do a retail inspection. If you want to spend an extra 10, 12 grand, pay retail book for it, we'll do a retail inspection. But for what we charge, guys, that's what it covers. And that's more than most RV dealers will ever inspect on a used RV. But guys, anybody, as a rule of thumb, anybody that can afford to spend almost $150,000 on a new fifth wheel is going to take a little bit better care of it than most people buying a $40 or $50 or $60,000 new fifth wheel. So keep that in, at least in my experience, rule of thumb. And this is no exception to the rule. I mean, just beautiful everywhere, guys. Wow. Call, I mean, if you want, like I said, if this is in your budget, if you can afford if you want the best, you can afford the best, this is what you need right here. I mean, I don't have anything finer than this on my lot right now, and probably hadn't had it in fifth wheel. I mean, this thing is beautiful. Only way you're gonna get one nicer than this is go spend 150, 60 grand on a brand new one. That's the only way you're gonna get one nicer than this 2000 or this 2020 model. Thank y'all so much for watching. Glad to be back. Stay tuned. I'm gonna probably shoot a motorhome next. Got in a few of those, couple of C classes while I was gone. Got an ace in, a diesel. Got in a couple of decent pieces while I've been out for the last couple of days. So anyway, thank y'all for the well wishes too, by the way, for our anniversary. 23 years together, and last Sunday, so we're married. So thank you for everybody that commented wishing us happy anniversary. I appreciate that. And stay tuned for some more videos, and hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button if you like this fifth wheel. Wow, if this is a motorhome, I'd definitely call it a motor coach. So I guess we call it a fifth wheel RV coach. There you go. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Come take a look at it. You're going to love this thing. Call before coming to look, because make sure somebody else hadn't beat you to it. 706-965-7929. Even though whoever buys this thing is probably going to pay cash for it, we do have financing available with approved credit and down payment, because this is a fifth wheel that somebody that's about to spend 150 grand new on a brand new one is going to jump on quick when they see this one for $79.9 that looks as good, in this good a condition. They're going to jump on it quick to save that kind of money. I mean, wow. Thank y'all. And then we don't have the dock fees, prep fees, and none of that stuff either. No upsells. Just easy, simple, and done. Hackle-free, firm prices. $79.9 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. If you want it delivered, we offer delivery service for $1.50 a loaded mile one way. Let us know if you're interested in that. Just figure up the mileage. It's $1.50 one way. If you want to know the current lead time for a delivery, give us a call. One of my salespeople will be glad to get you that information or give you an estimate. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.